been a good day for us. We've seen some sunshine. The clouds were out there today. Temperatures right about where they should be. That haze is out there once again. That's the smoke from the fires out west. May even smelled it a little bit this morning. I know I did outside my house. You can see the haze. The sun's out there. Little thinner than it was yesterday, so we might get a better looking sunset than we did yesterday. Yesterday, the clouds, the haze was too thick, and we literally just lost it as the sun approached the horizon. Well, we're running a time lapse on it, so if it does come out good, you'll see it tonight at 11. That said, let's talk about Hurricane Sally. It packed a punch, and it was strengthening all the way up until landfall. We're talking about tomorrow, our last day above normal. It's not going to be much above, but it'll still be warm. A whole lot of falls coming in the 8th day and not a lot of rain. So from the Hurricane Center, it is sitting about 80 miles from Dothan, Alabama as a tropical storm. Should be a depression later on tonight or early tomorrow, and then eventually a remnant low as it scoots on up through the Piedmont of the Carolinas, bringing heavy rain all along its path. The storm, again, with that well-defined eye right up until landfall. Storms that are intensifying tend to have greater effects than storms that are weakening, even if they have the same reported mile per hour in terms of the wind. That was 105 when it came in. That's a Category 2 storm. It seems that the storms that are intensifying are able to concentrate the winds more down to the surface. And with that in mind, there's been a lot of damage around Pensacola, back toward Gulf Shores, Alabama. Flooding has been tremendous in those places, not only from the heavy rain, but the storm surge that came in. And in places that storm surge was better than 6 feet. So again, there was a lot of water. Still a lot of water potential from this storm as we look through the next couple of days, going up through central Georgia, the central part of the Carolinas, up through the upstate of South Carolina. But you can see from rainfall amounts better than a half foot. And the core of the strongest wind, still a tropical storm, but it'll be close to the center. Then as it becomes a depression, it'll just be a blustery storm going on up through the Georgia and Carolina area for us. We'll get a little wind from it, especially in the southeast. It'll be a combination of that and a cold front coming in from the north, kind of putting a little squeeze on. So tomorrow ends up being a little breezier day. Your temperatures from the Kentucky Mesonet, KYMESONET.org, KentuckyMesonet.org. Do you see temperatures in the 70s? Find your favorite town. It's not a bad afternoon. Pretty typical. Our normal high would be 78, so we're right in that ballpark. South side of Lexington, 77. Over at the airport, we've dropped to 76. There's cold coming. Boy, that 76 is going to seem warm compared to what's on the way. Now, the core of the coldest air is going to stay up here to the north. But that said, there's a nice plunge of Canada coming southward that will displace the relatively warm air that we have in place. You look at it here as we look at our departures from normal. We're still warm, and it lasts another day. By the time we get you to the weekend, temperatures running about 10 below normal. That means our highs could be down into the upper 60s this weekend. But by the time we get you to Wednesday and Thursday, we'll see our temperatures rebound back up again to where they should be for the latter part of September at that point. So the cold front that's coming will push the remnants of Sally off to the east and away. That cold front as it comes in brings some clouds with it. Rain chances, boy, they are awfully small. Really just confined to the far southeast. That big high, though, is going to be our weather maker. And that's not a bad thing, although it's going to feel a little bit more like October than September. Clouds will clear. That haze will hang around, mild-ish, low 60s tonight. Up above normal tomorrow with a high of 80, partly to mostly sunny, a breezy day. Then 70 on Friday. We may not get out of the 60s on Saturday. Maybe not Sunday either, but boy, lots of sunshine and cool morning lows.